Honestly, I need you to break it down. I've watched a bunch of videos. I still have questions.
Is correct. So her name is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Gypsy. It might be the worst story ever of child abuse ever. Let me be sensitive to say that, but I actually agree. It might be the worst we've ever seen. Period.
Was she really sick?
No.
How do you fake to a doctor being sick? The doctor is the one that says you're sick. That's what I do not understand the story. So I go to the doctor says, okay, you have this sickness. They said she had leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
What doctor is going to be like, you have leukemia and she doesn't have leukemia? How does that work? How does a mom convince a doctor that she has leukemia or she has all these things?
That's why they're saying the doctor should be either put in jail or they owe Gypsy money.
I'm just confused. How how did that happen?
This is a great point. The doctors are idiots.
Can we agree? So was the doctor like, oh, the mom says she's sick and she has leukemia. So
therefore,
leukemia. She has leukemia.
Radiation.
What were they like? Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go ahead and say that's what she's diagnosed with, that can make us some money. So, matter of fact, you have leukemia. Is that what would happen?
Oh, dang! You think it's that deep?
I don't know. I'm genuinely confused. I have no clue.
No one. That's the thing is, no one really knows. Like literally, how you're talking is how the world.
So who is this doctor and how is he not arrested?
I agree.
No. There's no way you get your job wrong like that bad. You're a doctor. There's no way because how many sicknesses and diseases did they say she had? It was a lot, right?
Dozens upon dozens.
How do you get self-diagnosed with that? How do you get self-diagnosed?
Bro, these are all great questions.
And we don't know who the doctor is?
I think we do. I think some news outlets got the names. But there was one doctor who said something is up with this situation. The mom is abusing this little girl and something needs to be looked into. The mom then switches doctors. And guess what? It's all good. So whatever idiot doctor is out there, bro.
I'm just so confused. How do you show up to a doctor for a visit and you're like, I don't
either, bro.
That. And I also don't understand how is the doctor not put in jail?
I'm with you. 100%.
If you're telling me all these were made up, there's no way a doctor doesn't get sued for malpractice. There's no way.
His whole practice should be shut down. Everybody involved.
I'm genuinely like right now I'm baffled because this is like I'm learning all this new. I don't understand that at all. So finish with the story. What else happened after that?
Well, I mean, this is like the main issue, right? Is doctors.
But like obviously with the story, the mom okay, like break it down exactly for because like a lot of people are probably like me, they have no clue what happened, and you know better than I did. She gets a boyfriend. Go into the whole part of it.
So you guys need to just Google Gypsy, and her full name will pop up. Click on it. Go watch a YouTube video on her. But like Jimmy said, her mom self-diagnosed her with all these issues. But what the crazy, insane part of this is her mom for her entire childhood. I'm talking when Gypsy was a little girl, 5 or 6. Literally not just told her she was sick, gave her certain medications as if she had these diseases. So imagine.
And also said she like only thinks at like a 7-year-old basis when she was like in high school. Like she was almost like special needs to a degree.
Her mom told Gypsy and her environment, everyone around her, she's mentally disabled. She's physically disabled. And then I know one time.
But she could actually walk.
Oh, she could walk for sure, but she's in a wheelchair, no hair, bro. No hair. Like she's cancer child, like a Make-A-Wish.
Oh my.
So she's rolling around, no hair. She's fucking 13
years old. Did she never try to walk?
Dude, here's the thing is she talks about how one day she put some weight on her legs and realized, oh shit, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
What would you do? What would you do if you're her and you realize, oh, yeah.
It's a miracle! Mom! God done came through! Let's go! That's exactly what I'll be doing, bro. God done came through! Praise you, Jesus! Yeah. That's probably exactly what I'll be doing, bro, which is so manipulative, bro. That's so manipulative. And you know what? It reminds me of I think it's like the Japanese beetle experiment. Jumping fly. I don't know what it's called, but basically they put this fly and raised it in a jar, right?
Oh God.
They put this fly in a jar and raised it up. So it can only fly to a certain height. Then whenever they took the the restriction off of the fly, it could only fly that high. Whereas other flies could fly super high. But the restriction mentally convinced that fly,
Dang, bro.
that, hey, I can't go higher than this. This is my limit.
That's good, dude.
And you know what? How many of us people are like that too? We think this is our limit, but we're capable of a lot more, bro. In a deeper sense, a lot of people probably put restrictions on themselves when they're really capable of doing a lot more mentally.
What if I said most of society?
I think we all do that. Like, we're all guilty of that, and we don't even realize it. We're all guilty. I hear people do it all the time where they put restrictions on themselves, and they're capable. Yeah. They're really capable.
Yeah.
So how does the story end up?
Dang, bro. So Gypsy, and I'll give her credit, right? She was isolated from the outside world. So socially, psychologically, physically, she was very behind. But she, even amidst that, realized what her mom was doing. Realized how much of...
She realized it then?
Maybe she didn't realize it fully, but what she knew is, man, my mom's effing me up, basically. So she got online and she went on one of those weird dating chat sites.
It looked like a Christian meetup site from the video I watched.
Well, bro,
and it also sounded like, it's just like the add a point that I saw from one of the videos. They said that, like, she would be talking to her friends, like, how do I talk to this boy in school and stuff like that. And like, when her mom would get a whiff of that, she'd tell her friend, like, hey, don't be talking to her like she's a normal high schooler. She's like, has the mindset of like a 7-year-old. She shouldn't be talking about boys. And so the girl would, like, because she's just a normal teenager, so she has normal hormones, she's liking boys. And so she would be like, her friends would be like, okay. And then she'd go behind her mom's back, and then that's when she made the site, apparently, the online site, and found that boy, right?
Yeah, because her mom was like, no relationships. I want you to be with me at all times. She finds this guy, and this dude's a psycho, bro. If she found him on a Christian site,
I think it was, dude.
Dude, then,
unless they made that up,
then don't trust that site ever, because this dude was
he like
psycho, bro? He's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your mom.
Boy, he tried to kill her too.
Well, he would tell her, like, basically, I want you to be my slave. I have these urges to kill people, and I think he did maybe threaten her, but she loved him. Yeah, but she loved him so much. The reason why she loved him, because she had never
had anybody show her any attention outside of sympathy.
Facts.
Yeah.
And so she believed this serial killer guy, and they met at the theater, and her mom sat right there with him, and he told her, hey, this is our first meetup. Let's go to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom in a wheelchair, and they have sex. I think she's 14, probably.
Oh, this guy's a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, he's different. He's different.
This guy is, bro.
Bro, he's different.
Who is this man?
So he was with the mom then too?
No. Basically, they went to the bathroom. The mom waits, and they go into the same stall, and they fuck.
Yeah, no, but like, I'm saying, the mom knew that they were hanging out.
Well, the mom was just outside the bathroom, or she was outside the bathroom area, right?
But did she know that they were hanging out?
I think. Well, she met him at the movie theater.
So she was cool with them hanging out then?
Kinda, yeah, kinda. But then, dude, they did what they had to do. Mom had no idea.
How did that work? Did she still think she was crippled?
I don't know how that all worked. They went to the handicap stall, I'm assuming.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how that worked, bro. I didn't ask that.
It's a lot. So that's the first meetup?
First meetup, they had sex. I think he was a little older. Dude, could you imagine?
I just saw like the picture, like when I was watching a video, it was like, hey, I'm disabled, I can't walk, I got this problem. Is that an issue for you? And the message they sent back, that he said back, was like, why would that be an issue for me? I see you like an angel or something like that.
So then then they keep chatting, and she says how much she hates her mom, and the guy's like, oh, no problem, I'll kill her.
You think he killed before? Where's this guy at, by the way?
He's in jail. He's in jail.
For life?
I hope so, dude. Gypsy and this man concoct, and keep in mind they're teenagers, they concoct this plan to kill Gypsy's mom. Here's the initial question. There's several questions that go with the story. The first question that me and you can talk about is, was it right that she killed her mom? Because really the big argument is people are saying oh, she was justified. If I live that life, I kill my mom too or something. Others are like, no, it doesn't matter. You never should kill anybody. Second question is, though she killed her mom, should she have gone to jail?
Are you ever justified to kill? Is basically what you're asking. Pretend like you're Gypsy. What were the other options? Like you're in that situation. What else could you do? You know how like emotionally neglected she probably was to where she probably couldn't even process things. If somebody's telling you you have the mindset of a 7-year-old, you're probably still behind. However old you are, you're very behind because she is just conditioned to be that way.
Because she lived in such a false, kind of sympathetic fairy tale reality. Killing was not out of the question. Everything was heightened for her in her life.
I think that like at that stage, she probably thought the only way of escape, the only way she could, because like, dude, you got to think as a kid, how much was she probably going through? Like, she's not sick. She's going through all these surgeries. She's getting told she can't walk. She can't do any of this stuff. She needs a feeding tube. And if she figured it out too, that like I'm not sick, my mom's just putting me through all this. Like she probably was like, I have to get. She probably felt like a prisoner that had to get away. Like a prisoner on death row that had to get away. Like I did nothing wrong. They're gonna kill me if I stay here. That's probably how she felt about her mom because she could have died in any of those surgeries. She could have died with any of that stuff she got put through.
I'd say she was slowly being killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you had another question, but why? Why would her mom do this?
I think it's a type of control that is probably mental. Her mom had some type of mental issue, obviously.
Yeah.
Of needing control, needing full autonomy, ironically, autonomy over her daughter. Freedom to do whatever she wanted with her daughter. Who knows? Maybe she didn't live a childhood that she wanted. Maybe she watched.
Is that what she wanted? Because, like,
I don't know.
For example, like, parents will vicariously live through their child. My dad vicariously lived through me when I played football.
Dang.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Why would you vicariously live through your child being sick? Faking like they're sick? Why would that be something you would want to play out in your head as a fantasy or whatever? You would want to play that out through your child. It's not something he missed it. Like, my dad vicariously lived through me playing football because he thought I was a better football player. And so he was like, this is my seed doing that. He felt a simple accomplishment from that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What did she get out of that? Vicariously living through her in that way, if that was the case.
Is it maybe two things? One, control that she never had, and two, sympathy that she never had.
Dang, that's a good point. It could be sympathy that she never had, and she wanted sympathy.
And
she could have that for a ton of reasons. First of all, you can tell that the mom went through something, right? Because they said that the mom was like a beauty queen. She was a really good-looking girl, apparently.
Was she?
Yes.
Dang, she lost that quick.
Well, that's my point. If you ever see somebody that's beautiful, they have like a naturally given beauty, and then you see a picture of them like 10 years later, and you're like,
what happened?
What the heck?
Yeah,
is wrong with you?
She probably felt out of control. She didn't feel beautiful. And this is a crazy story. And she probably thought, you know what? My daughter is going to be exactly how I want her. And the only way she felt she could do that was to manipulate her. Maybe. But still, dude, it's
hard to figure out that woman's head. And guess what? We can't ask her.
Should Gypsy have served jail time for it?
She didn't do the killing.
Technically, no.
What I heard, she was in the bathroom and
she conspired
the killing.
Yeah. He went and freaking
explain that. Do you know any of the part of that story? How did she conspire with him? They talk about it, and she's like, "Yes, I would love for you to kill my mom. I just don't want to do it." Or
I think in her own way, she's like, "Yeah, like kill my mom." That dude went freaking Charles Manson on her mom, bro. And just
my gosh, could have done it in a more humane way than that.
I guess he could have. What's more humane? You're saying like quicker?
Would you want to be stabbed 17 times to death?
Oh, he comes back and tells Gypsy, "Take your clothes off, get completely naked, and like wrap your mom up or something." Yeah.
Wrap her up in what?
I don't know. Like put her in a tarp. I don't know.
And did she do it?
Oh, she listened to him like a slave. Yeah.
Like in that situation, if you're honest with yourself, you're vulnerable.
Here we go.
Or she's vulnerable. If you're on, like if you're looking at this in an unbiased way, looking at it from the aspect of she was a child, and then she starts growing resentment in her heart, like, oh my gosh, why would my mom do this to me? She's put me through hell for no reason. My mom must hate me. I hate my mom. She's growing all this stuff inside of her. We can all relate to that. Somebody did something evil to her, right?
Yeah, straight up.
Evil. So that's growing in her heart. And now that same boy who it's basically like a feeling of crack to her is giving her a solution.
I'm going to say it, dude. Justice for Gypsy.
Mm.
Justice for Gypsy. Should she have gone to jail?
He should. I mean, he definitely should be in jail for sure.
Oh,
but like, dude,
100%.
she like watching her as an adult. She seemed very like
she's
apologetic too about it. She's like, I just
Yeah.
can't like yeah, I hated my mom. I got to learn to forgive her, but like I should not have let that happen. Like I should never have done that.
Yeah.
And like to me, that's just another sign of like somebody that was just their backs against the wall and they're just like, what do I do?
Yeah, and she's 31, 32 years old now. We'll go look at her Instagram, and it'll show you a lot where she's at mentally. I recommend that for everybody. Go look up Gypsy.
What do you
Gypsy
think?
Rose.
Where do you think she's at mentally?
It's obvious that she's still behind socially. It's very obvious, but it's obvious that she can't catch up. It's a continuing story. It's not like it's over with. Because now, for the first time in her adult life, she's out of prison.